I'm not gonna answer any questions. I'm asking you for your identification, please.
Penal Code section for driving in circles in a public parking lot.
Can you just give us your license, please?
And if I don't, will I be shot?
No.
If I don't, will I be arrested? What crime am I being detained for, sir? Driving in a circle, that's a crime?
So now you chose to be here. Now I need to make sure that we are safe.
I was doing absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm allowed to be on a public road.
You're not allowed to impede.
I'm not impeding.
Because you stopped when I stopped.
I didn't get out of my. You.
Shut the door for your own safety.
No.
All right, fine. Do whatever you want. I'm done with her.
On December 18th, 2021, Santa Rosa County Deputy Carlos D'Souza was sitting in his car and, just out of boredom, decided to run a random license plate check. The unlucky individual was Shannon Boone, whose license appeared to be invalid. Shannon was traveling with her sister, Shelly, a Purple Heart veteran. Shelly was ahead of Shannon, and they were on their way to Shelly's new home, a place Shannon had never been before.
Go! They can go!
That window doesn't unroll.
They need to leave.
Huh?
They,
My sister.
they're gonna leave.
For what? What am I being pulled over for?
161 Santa Rosa.
What's the issue, sir?
I'm gonna explain to you in a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Want to roll me another unit, no more response. I'm stopping you to see you. They are not to stop. They are not part of my traffic stop. Okay, let me finish.
Following her.
That's okay. She can pull up down the road and wait. She's not going to stay here and wait. She's going to leave. It's not open for conversation, debate. I'm dealing with one person, ma'am. I'm dealing with one person. I'm not dealing with more than one.
She's not dealing with you. She's making.
She's staying right there.
Is okay.
Your safety is fine.
Anything illegal, right?
I promise you, she is.
What is she doing? Though?
She's being told to leave because it's a traffic stop. Right now, this is something I'm doing. She's to leave. The vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Okay, can I see your license?
Sure.
In April 2024, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed Senate Bill 184 into law, making it a second-degree misdemeanor to approach within 25 feet of a police officer or first responder after being verbally warned to stay back. However, in Shelly's case, she was already 40 feet away during the incident. Under this Florida state law, she was not required to move further, as she was on a public road and not obstructing traffic. Minutes later, Deputy Crawford arrived at the scene, and now we move to his body camera footage.
I just want them to go. Tell them to go.
He didn't even ask her to leave, sir. He's being very unprofessional.
Hello. Can you just go, please?
Well, that's my sister and my niece, so I'm just gonna stay here until they're released.
I need you to leave. If you can wait up there, I think.
It's a public road. It's
Okay, I'm
not obstructing traffic.
I'm asking. So you're obstructing this traffic stop. So can you just please?
How am I obstructing it?
Just there's a parking lot up there. Please just go up there.
I'm going to make sure that my sister.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
I observe that.
Okay, so now I am telling you, I'm not asking you. You need to go.
What law am I breaking?
I'm telling you, you need to go.
asking you what
Because
law.
it's not safe for you to be here.
Why
Okay.
is it not safe?
Because.
to be here?
All right. Are we going to play
If
that?
my-
All right, can I have your
I'm
ID?
not. I'm
Can I have your ID?
Am I being detained?
You are now.
What am I being detained?
Because now I need to identify you.
What am I being
I need to identify you. And if you refuse to,
detained for?
because you chose to stay in this situation, so now I want your ID. So now I want your ID. And if you refuse to give it to me, then we'll go sit in my car. Okay?
What law is that?
By not providing, you're failing to identify to a law enforcement officer. Okay?
But I have to identify if I'm being detained.
Yes, because you.
Then you have to have a reason to detain.
So listen, I'm not playing this game. I'm going to come over and we're going to get out of your car.
Sir, you can call your sergeant.
You can get out of the car.
Call your sergeant. I would like a supervisor, please.
You can get out of the car right now, or I can help you out of the car. Or you can just give me your...
That's assault, because I've not broken
It's not
the law.
assault. You're impeding this traffic stop. How am I impeding? Because it has nothing to do with you. I asked you to leave.
Impediment to a traffic stop generally refers to any actions or circumstances that obstruct or hinder law enforcement officers from conducting a traffic stop effectively. This can include physical obstruction or actions like blocking the road or driving in a manner that prevents officers from safely approaching the vehicle. It can also include failing to pull over when directed, fleeing from the scene, or making evasive maneuvers to avoid the stop. Other actions that can be considered impeding are actions by third parties that obstruct or interfere with the officer's ability to conduct the stop, such as aggressive behavior. Staying more than 25 feet away from the stop is not considered impeding under Senate Bill 184, according to the legislation.
Sir, you can call your sergeant.
You can get out of the car.
Call your sergeant. I would like a supervisor, please.
You can get out of the car right now, or I can help you out of the car. Or you can just give me your...
That's assault, because I've not broken
It's not
the
assault.
law.
You're impeding this traffic stop.
How am I impeding?
Because it has nothing to do with you. I asked you to leave. You refused.
The only reason why I pulled over is because my sister does not know my new residence, and
I
she
told you
pulled
you could go.
over.
And I told you could go wait up there in that parking
What-
lot. Okay, you both have cell phones.
What is the problem?
Because now you won't identify. First, you won't do a simple thing I asked you to do.
I'm telling you I'm her sister, and I know that that's what she has told him by now.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what's going on back there.
Okay, and I'm not interfering with you doing what you men have to do.
No, you are. By stopping here, he does not want you here. Because now
Why?
Because he has no idea what you're going to do. You don't think we dealt with situations where the person in this car
Sir,
all of a sudden... I don't know that.
Military.
I don't give a... I don't give a... And
Okay.
now I'm getting mad because we have no idea what your intentions...
Okay, I will pull up, but I will be calling the police department. I would like your badge number.
I'll give you my card.
Please
Okay?
do.
I've been so nice. I gave you multiple opportunities.
You're cussing at me, and you're
Yeah,
being
because I'm done with you.
rude.
Yeah.
So you want to cuss at me? I can cuss at you.
All day long. All day long.
That I have not been rude to you. I was sitting here.
And I have not until you started refusing. So I still need your ID.
But I was
I need your ID.
What you
I need your ID.
me for? That's it.
I need your ID because you chose. Because you're interfering with this. We don't want you here. It's not.
I will comply with your ID request, but you are not going about this correctly at all.
It's all on film.
Good. Hi. I'm glad.
And we'll see how it escalated to this because of your non-compliance.
No, it did not escalate because of my non-compliance. I asked you questions you refused to answer, and
I did answer.
Supposed to answer them.
I don't need
You did not tell me what I was going to be detained for. You did not tell me why I needed to identify myself.
For failing to do what we asked you to do. So now you chose to be here. Now I need to make sure that we are safe.
I was doing absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm allowed to be on a public road.
You're not allowed to impede.
I'm not impeding.
Because you stopped when I stopped.
I didn't get out of my. You.
Shut the door for your own safety.
No.
All right, fine. Do whatever you want. I'm done with her.
Considering the level of unprofessionalism displayed by these officers and being denied the opportunity to speak with a supervisor, Shelley called 911.
Santa Rosa 911. Police, fire, ambulance.
Actually, I'm an individual pulled over on the side of the road. This is ridiculous. I need a lieutenant, a supervisor, something out here.
A few minutes later, the sergeant arrived.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Sergeant Nick.
Hi, Sergeant.
So I watched the interaction. From the start, you aren't allowed to be stopped here. If you are interfering with any kind of investigation, you can be detained at that point too and identified as a person. You cannot just stop on the side of the road because somebody else stopped. Even if you know her sister, brother, or son, you can't.
Apparently, cops and their sergeant are automatically backing each other up, even when they know it's wrong. They seem to have a troubling solidarity, even when violating people's rights. Unless things backfire, which they really did in this case, so much so that Santa Rosa County Sheriff Bob Johnson publicly apologized for how unprofessional his deputies acted.
Hey everybody, Sheriff Bob Johnson, Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office. I want to speak to you a moment about a video that's on YouTube involving two of my deputies on a traffic stop. And before I get into it, first and foremost, I want to apologize to those two ladies at the way the officers acted. Their actions were totally inexcusable, and we do not tolerate it here at Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office. At this time, they're being punished, but not only that, they're going to receive extensive retraining. And I just want the citizens of Santa Rosa County to know that we don't put up with this at Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office. We're a transparent, professional law enforcement organization with 390 sworn officers. When something happens like this in Santa Rosa County, I take full responsibility for it. These two deputies work for me, and I can guarantee you the problem will be corrected. Thank you.
Both officers were required to complete 40 hours of intervention training and 8 hours of de-escalation training. Upon finishing these courses, they were also required to give a presentation at the police academy on how to conduct a professional traffic stop.
I'm not gonna answer any questions. I'm asking you for your identification, please.
Penal Code section for driving in circles in a public parking lot.
Can you just give us your license, please?
And if I don't, will I be shot?
No.
If I don't, will I be arrested? What crime am I being detained for, sir?
I told you, sir.
Driving in a circle, that's a crime?
We're just making sure everything...
In San Diego, California, a man named Ed from this channel captured the San Diego police engaging in harassment and extortion in a parking lot. After their initial interactions, the officers followed Ed's vehicle as he continued to drive in circles around the lot. Eventually, the San Diego police activated their emergency lights and pulled him over. They claimed the stop was due to his circular driving in the parking lot, although driving in circles is not illegal. The only relevant transportation code for parking lots could be reckless driving, not driving in cycles. Ed requested a citation for this, but the officers declined, knowing he hadn't actually committed any traffic violation.
Hey, hello, sir. I was just driving by. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I decided to. So you were actually driving the car, so I will need your driver license, registration, and insurance, please.
May I reach inside without getting shot, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't shoot me now, please.
That's good.
I was driving the car. What violation did I do?
You are driving in circles in the parking lot, sir.
So did you. I got you on tape.
Because you were doing the driving hours.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
Get the driver license.
Yes, I will. But is that illegal?
I'm not gonna answer any questions. I'm asking you for your identification, please.
All right. Penal Code section for driving in circles in a public parking lot.
Can you just give us your license, please?
And if I don't, will I be shot?
No.
If I don't, will I be arrested? If I don't give you my driver's license and registration, what will happen, sir?
Legally, right now you're detained. You have to give us your information.
Am I being detained for what crime, sir? Ma'am. What crime am I being detained for, sir?
I told you, sir.
Driving in a circle, that's a crime?
We're just making sure everything's okay.
I'm fine. I have no qualms. I did not call you, and I am perfectly fine.
Do you take any drugs or anything, sir?
I don't answer any questions. Now, you saying that I'm being detained for a crime, is that true?
Traffic stop.
It's a traffic stop. Driving in circles in a parking lot is a traffic stop. I can't drive in circles in a public parking lot.
Over the... No, sir, you can't.
This is neither a legal traffic stop nor a lawful detention. There is no law prohibiting driving in circles in a parking lot. These officers simply saw someone minding his own business and decided to identify him.
Do you understand why it caught your attention?
No, I don't understand why I got your attention. Oh, are you were you in a concentration camp?
No. Can I have your license, please?
And the driver license, please.
I'm gonna reach in now. I don't want to get shot.
Go ahead, don't worry, go ahead.
I worry. So on the ticket, I want the penal code for driving in a circle in a parking
They
lot.
always do.
Huh?
They always do.
No. I want you, or whoever's writing this, to put the penal code.
Yeah, the tickets they always do.
No, you.
It's not a penal code.
It's a vehicle code.
Yeah, there you go.
Then I want the vehicle code for driving in a circle in a parking lot. So this is a traffic stop.
It is.
For driving in a circle.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to go into your little book there and find that, because there's no, and I'm putting my hand in my pocket. Unless you want to search me, I'm putting my hand in my pocket. Now if I get shot, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna close the door.
Huh?
I'm gonna close the door. Please step back. I don't want to bump into you and get charged with assaulting an officer.
Yes, step to the left and close the door.
Are you telling me how to close my door?
You can do whatever you want.
No, I can't do anything I want. I can't leave on my own free will because you're saying I'm being detained.
Oh, yeah, you can. Just step to the left.
I don't need to step to the left. If I don't step to the left, will I be shot or arrested?
No, you will not.
I'm going to step to the right and close the door. And then I'm going to go against the car so I don't get shot.
Okay, sir.
It appears that the officer returned to her car and, instead of issuing a citation for driving in circles in a parking lot, decided to conduct some research on transportation codes.
You're not going to give me a ticket? Why?
Drive safely.
Why? Why? And are you in a concentration camp? What's that tattoo? Why aren't you giving me a ticket? You came up to me,
You don't
all
have to
threatening.
take it. It's discretionary. None of us were being threatened.
Why were you?
at all.
Why'd you pull me over?
You're driving recklessly.
I wasn't driving recklessly. Now you're saying I was driving recklessly. First you said it was a. Well, then give me a ticket for reckless driving.
I don't feel a need to cite you.
Why?
Because it's my discretion. I don't want to write you a cite.
Why?
Why do you want a ticket?
I want a ticket because you guys pulled me over for something I can legally do. I was not. I was doing 2 miles an hour in a parking lot,
Okay.
doing
Have a good
circles.
day.
Name an ID number. Name an ID number. Name an ID number.
Carrasco 1763.
Do you feel threatened right now as I approach you?
No, sir. As long as you stay there, that's perfect.
Why? Or will I be shot or arrested for doing that?
If you come like super close.
What's
yes.
super close? Define super close.